Hello scientific audience. So today I'm going to demonstrate you the method to obtain the acceleration due to gravity with the help of simple pendulum apparatus. So here we have a simple pendulum which consists of a thread, strong and non-elastic thread. We have a bob and the entire simple pendulum is mounted on a stand. Right now it is in the resting position. I'm going to take this simple pendulum at certain height above the ground and I'm going to leave it. I'm going to allow it to oscillate 10 times and then I'm going to record the time for 10 oscillations with the help of a stopwatch. Finally, I'm going to divide that time by 10, so I'll get the time period, that is the time taken to finish one oscillation. Now since I have obtained the time period, I'm going to plug it into the expression t is equal to 2 pi under root L by g. Knowing all the variables, I know the value of L. I have set the value of length of the pendulum here as 27.5 centimeters. And finally, plugging everything over here, I am going to get the value of G. So let's start the experiment, guys.
Now this thread is connected with the stand at this point, which is called the point of suspension. And the distance from the point of suspension from here to the center of the bob is called the length of the pendulum, which in this case is 27.5 centimeters, guys. So L is not the length of the thread. L is the length from the point of suspension to the center of the bob. That is 27.5 centimeters. A stopwatch is also kept to measure the time period of the simple pendulum. So right now the pendulum is resting and this location is called the resting position. While it oscillates, the two extreme positions are the positions where it goes and it is at a maximum height above the ground and it stops. From there it will again turn back. Now guys, there are many chances of the friction. While the bob is moving, it will experience the friction with the air particles. And another friction point is this. Over here it will also experience the friction. And we know that the bob, while oscillating, will have maximum kinetic energy at mean position, zero kinetic energy at the extreme position because it stops there and then turns back. And since it is at the maximum height above the ground at the extreme positions, it will have the maximum kinetic energy.
Six, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Guys, I do want to comment on this video that unless and until you do not change this length L, that is measured from here, the point of suspension to the center of the bob, the time period is not going to change. So I have a smaller bob compared to this one, a very tiny, and even I have a smaller bob than this one, a very tiny bob, a cute one. So if I change any of the bobs, the mass of the bob is never going to affect the experiment of the time period. So time period does not depend upon the mass of the pendulum unless you keep the length from here till here as 27.5 centimeters. Whether you take this bob or you take this bob or you take this bob, all of the bobs are going to give you the same answer.